Okay, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to use the Modern Hillbillies tab web part in a modern page in SharePoint. I'll have links to the source code and to the blog post about this web part in the description of the video. But yeah, so let's just jump in and get started. So I have uploaded the solution package to my app catalog and I've deployed it. So it is now live on this site. So I can come into a page. So let's just go in here and add a new page. And we'll just use a blank page. And come in here and just start adding some web parts and stuff to the page. So the way the Hillbilly tabs web part works is it works within sections. So you can put this web part in any section of the page where you want the tabs to be, and then what other web parts you add to that section with it can be placed into tabs. So I'm going to go ahead and change this to a 2-column section so you can see this. I'm going to add a web part here. Let's do the sites web part. But over in this section, I'm going to add the web parts that I want to add to tabs. So let's choose a list, and we'll choose this quick links list. Let's add another web part, and let's see, let's add a document library, and let's just add our site pages library. So we've added these two web parts, and now if I want to put those two web parts into tabs, I can add a web part, and let me search for modern, and there we have Modern Hillbilly tabs. And then it kind of tells you what you need to do when you add the web part, when you're in edit mode. You need to edit the web part, and from here you need to click on manage the tab labels. Now you're going to see these two web part properties called section class and web part class. And what these are is these are the identifiers I'm using on the page to identify which section the web part's in and how to identify what a web part is. So don't touch these values. I made them properties in case Microsoft changes the way that the page is rendered. Maybe we can just update these properties and to get the code still working in case it does stop working. So then we click on Manage Tab Labels. And what it's going to do is it's going to tell you the web parts that it found in that section. So it found 2 web parts. And because we don't actually know the names of those web parts, because some web parts, they just don't have identifying functionality, I just put them in there as web part 1 and web part 2. So I know that I want to give web part 1 a label, and I'm guessing that's going to maybe be the quick links. You know, maybe it's not, but we'll see. And then I'll add another row for web part 2, and that was site pages. And now I can add and save that and publish the page. So as we see, we have 2 tabs, one called Quick Links and one called Site Pages. And we click on those tabs, it is showing the information that came from those. And you notice that this web part wasn't even available to put into a tab because it's in a different section. So this allows you to separate that out. Anyway, that's all there is to it. Give it a try. Hope it works for you. Again, I do like to say that, you know, this isn't considered stuff we should be doing anymore, manipulating the page like this, but enough people have asked for it that I thought I would develop it again. So source code's available if you want to get the code, tweak it, and make it better. Go out and do that, and that's all there is to it. Thanks.